standard had changed, so he created a brand new show in which he would star and pull the shots, The X Factor.
The main thing that Simon wants out of a TV show is success.
He's crazily demanding.
He'll phone you at 4 or 5 in the morning UK time, and he won't even apologise for phoning you or waking you up.
The show divided the nation.
I would describe it as lightweight, populist drivel that glorifies karaoke and tries to pass it off as music.
20 million viewers disagreed. Now that Simon was top dog, he was able to take control of both the acts and the judges. The game had begun.
Simon always gets what he wants.
By series 4, Simon was bored, so he messed around with the judges.
Louis out. Brian Friedman in for a second. Louis back. Danny Minogue.
I didn't really warm to Danny that year at all, because she was a bit of an ice queen to me, to be quite honest with you.
Nor did Sharon Osbourne, who quit in series 5. Simon replaced her with Cheryl Cole, meaning tons more attention for his show.
It's kind of worked out well for me, I suppose.
But the most recent series defied convention. For the first time, the boss didn't get his way.
So Simon normally gets the Christmas #1, and he didn't do this year.
Simon's Christmas was about to be ruined by a couple from Essex who launched a web campaign to keep his act off the #1 slot. The campaign worked. Rage Against the Machine stormed to #1, pushing Joe McElderry into second spot, not a position that Mr. Cowell is used to.
I was gutted for Joe more than I was for Simon.
This campaign and the song they chose very succinctly said, we are fed up of being spoon-fed, just watered-down crap year after year.
I've got to be honest, it'll be terribly disloyal, but I have to be honest, when I heard they had actually beaten you to #1, I did laugh out loud, because I thought he's going to be absolutely raging.
I've got to be honest with you. For about 2 or 3 days, I did get really sulky. And then I suddenly thought about it, and I think, you know what? I'm actually quite impressed with what these two people have done. And, you know, there were 2 more days to go, and we were inching ahead. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to call these people and say, I think you've done a fantastic job, win or lose. And I called them, and we had a great conversation, and it really made me realise, actually, this is a really good thing that's happened, because we all got sort of fat and arrogant and we can't be beaten and blah, blah, blah. And we could. And I found it quite exciting. I still would have loved to have had the #1, but I kind of enjoyed the process in a way.
Simon, what would you say to the lady from the NME who clearly has a rather disdainful view of your influence on the music industry?
Where I have a problem with people like that is that they sneer at what normal people like. It's like food critics. My belief is like when you make TV shows, if you want to eat fish and chips and baked beans on toast compared to caviar or whatever it is, which I loathe, it's your choice. It's absolutely no difference. But people like that would have the sort of... They'd like to create a sort of a taste police force with people going into their homes, sneering at what they like. That's why I always say, they're not criticising me, they are sneering at the people who buy my records or watch my TV shows. And I don't like that. If they were running entertainment in this country, it would be the most boring place in the world, bar none.
I know from judging America's Got Talent how pretty demanding you are of the judges, how you believe our job is to find big stars.
Yeah.
And you're serious about it, aren't you? I mean, you think this is the job description.
Well, I actually said... I mean, I could say what I said to you. OK, well, I said to you this year that if you can't find a star on this season of America's Got Talent, you don't have a job. Because that is what your job is to do.
And you actually mean it, don't you?
For sure. But otherwise, why have judges on the show? At the end of the day, they've got to actually do their job well, which is they've got to find talented people, spot talented people, and hopefully turn them into better performers.
How vain are you?
Not that vain, actually.
Oh,
I'm not. I'm actually not.
how have you kept a straight face saying that?
Because-
Actually, I know how you kept a straight face.